We're going to talk about two relatively recent acquisitions to the Newman Numismatic portal. As Tom said, it is a website which is for hosting digitized material relating to numismatics, whether it's books, periodicals, auction catalogs, archival material. This is all funded by the Eric P. Newman Numismatic Education Society and run out of the Washington University in St. Louis. The two major acquisitions are CoinWorld and Numismatic News. All right, everybody knows CoinWorld. All right, it has been around as a weekly newspaper since 1960. Long time. And if you the next slide will give you some idea of just how much information is in CoinWorld. Look at those boxes. That is a set of CoinWorld. You know, if you were to have kept every issue, and maybe Dick here has them all in his basement, I don't know. He's got quite a few. I had a number of years for quite a while, but it's like almost impossible to collect the whole thing and have space for it. And then how do you find something, right? Because there was never a good index published to it. But people love CoinWorld, a lot of great information. So this, with the help of the American Numismatic Society in New York, who had a complete set in their library, and with the permission of the Amos family, who owns the copyright to CoinWorld, the Newman portal digitized every last issue from 1960 of CoinWorld. That's the good news. The bad news is you can't read the issues on the website, and that's because it's in copyright. However, you know, having it digitized makes it available in the search engine. So if you've got some topic that you're interested in, whether it's a rare token, some metal that was made, some numismatic personality, or your club, and you enter that text into the search string, you could find hits in CoinWorld along with everything else that's in the Newman portal.
They digitize the ads as well?
Yes, the advertisements are digitized as well, and you can find some very interesting information in the ads. So yes. This is the scanning machine, an example of the scanning machine that was used, working with either librarians or interns or people hired through the Internet Archive that we work with on this. We got all this digitized, and you can see it took months. It was a lot of work, but lucky it is available to you on the portal. Then, of course, there's Numismatic News, which is even older than CoinWorld, 1952, when it was first started by Chet Krause. Similar situation here. It is in copyright, so it is still owned by somebody, but that organization did give us the permission to digitize it and make it available for search on the Newman portal. So this was another epic event that required a lot of help, because the organization that now owns the former Krause Publications and Numismatic News, they no longer have their library. It was donated to the Iola Historical Society, Iola, Wisconsin, home of Krause Publications. Luckily, we have some contacts at the Iola Numismatic Society, namely Cliff Mishler and George Kuhey, active hobby members that I've known for many years. And working with them, George in particular, who basically single-handedly packed it up, put it on a pallet, shipped it, and actually brought it down to St. Louis, and got started with the digitization. It's all been returned to them, to the Iola Historical Society, so the originals are still there. They still exist if needed, but. There's some 60 years of numismatic news looks like. That's just one of the pallets. I think there were two of them. So it was completed, as it said, in July of this year, covering all the way up through 2013. So that contributes a big chunk of the 3.5 million pages on the numismatic portal. Just one hint that I can give you. If you are working with the library of the ANS, or even if you contact Newman Numismatic Portal directly, Len Augsburger is the project coordinator. He'll answer the email. If you are a legitimate researcher who is looking to write something, publish something, and you are using the portal to discover some of these articles, they can actually, under the fair use doctrine, as a library, they can give you copies of the individual articles. Now, they're not going to give you a PDF of an entire issue. They're not going to be able to give you, hundreds and hundreds of pages. But if you're a researcher and have something specific that you found through a search on the portal and you want to get a copy of that article, it can be done.